How does a small-town reporter end up marrying the world's richest man in a $50 million Venice extravaganza? Lauren Sanchez's story is a wild ride of ambition, scandal, and star-studded drama that's got everyone talking. From steamy leaked texts to a wedding that sparked protests and celebrity hookup rumors, her journey is anything but subtle. So, who is Lauren Sanchez, and is she a master of reinvention or just chasing the spotlight? Let's dive into the chaos and find out. Lauren Sanchez wasn't born into the glitz and glamour she's known for today. Hailing from Albuquerque, New Mexico, she kicked off her career as a news anchor, bringing her infectious charm to shows like Good Day LA and Extra. Her bubbly personality and quick wit made her a natural on screen, but it was her knack for forging connections that set her apart. By the early 2000s, she was dating NFL star Tony Gonzalez, with whom she shares a son, and later tied the knot with Patrick Whitesell, a Hollywood powerhouse worth nearly $2 billion. Their 15-year marriage blessed her with 2 kids and a golden ticket to the elite's inner circle. But was Lauren just a lucky reporter, or was she strategically climbing the ladder of power? Her early moves hint at a woman who knew exactly how to play the game, and the next chapter would prove just how high she was aiming. In 2019, Lauren Sanchez's life flipped upside down when whispers of a romance with Jeff Bezos, then still married to Mackenzie Scott, hit the tabloids. The bombshell? Steamy text messages, allegedly leaked by Lauren's own brother, Michael Sanchez, to the National Enquirer. "I want to breathe you in," one message reportedly gushed, igniting a firestorm of scandal. The fallout was brutal. Divorces, lawsuits, and headlines that painted Lauren as the other woman. Jeff's split from Mackenzie made her one of the richest women alive, while Lauren and Jeff went public, unapologetic and defiant. The affair didn't just end marriages. It thrust Lauren into a spotlight she seemed ready to embrace. But was this messy breakup a love story, or a calculated step toward megastardom? The answer lies in what came next. 2025, Lauren Sanchez and Jeff Bezos threw a wedding that screamed excess, dropping a reported $48 to $50 million to transform Venice, Italy, into their personal playground. Picture this: a foam party on a $500 million yacht, a masquerade ball, and a silk-themed bash where guests got quirky gifts like Amazon slippers for women and fancy velvet ones for men. The guest list was a who's who of fame: Kim Kardashian, Oprah, Sydney Sweeney, Orlando Bloom, all mingling on a gray carpet that screamed corporate more than chic. Lauren even landed a Vogue cover, but critics called the whole affair tacky, from the gaudy decor to the over-the-top displays. Online, ex-users roasted the Amazon office vibes and questioned her style. Yet Lauren seemed to revel in the spectacle, unfazed by the chatter. But the extravagance didn't sit well with everyone, and the backlash was about to bubble over. The Bezos-Sanchez wedding wasn't just a spectacle, it was a hotbed of celebrity gossip that had tongues wagging. Among the 200-plus A-listers in Venice, rumors swirled about Orlando Bloom and Sydney Sweeney, with reports claiming they were spotted strolling together, looking cozy and maybe a bit hungover after the wild after-parties. Some whispered about Bloom flirting with a mystery woman on a water taxi, while others speculated Sydney was keeping her options open, allegedly dancing with Tom Brady and newly single Brooks Nader. Then there was Leonardo DiCaprio, catching heat online for preaching climate change while jetting to the event and hiding under a black cap, with ex-users calling him out for hypocrisy and mocking his cringe attempt at staying low-key. The star-studded chaos, from silk pajama parties to dance floor hookups, fueled endless chatter. But not everyone was celebrating, and the mood in Venice was about to get heated. While Lauren Sanchez and Jeff Bezos partied in Venice, the locals weren't exactly rolling out the red carpet. The $50 million wedding sparked outrage, with activist group Extinction Rebellion leading protests against the couple's extravagance. Chanting "No space for Bezos," they hung banners crossing out Jeff's name and even floated a mannequin of him clutching fake cash in the canals. Locals fumed over the city being bought for 3 days, with water traffic halted and security swarming, all while Venice strained under mass tourism. Critics on X called it a theme park for billionaires, slamming the couple for flaunting wealth amid global inequality. Some praised the protests, with one user noting, "If you can rent Venice, you can pay more taxes." Lauren and Jeff seemed unfazed, soaking in their yacht's foam party. But the public's anger was loud and clear, and the drama didn't stop there. Lauren Sanchez didn't just marry Jeff Bezos. She seized the moment to launch a full-on celebrity rebrand. After the 2019 scandal, she scrubbed her Instagram, ditching low-engagement posts for a curated feed screaming A-list ambition. Her Vogue cover in a Dolce & Gabbana gown was a bold move, but the internet had mixed feelings. Some ex-users hailed her as a hustle icon, while others sneered, calling her a Kardashian wannabe chasing clout. The wedding's over-the-top flair, from silk parties to that infamous gray carpet, felt like a calculated bid to cement her as a socialite, not just a billionaire's wife. Speculation swirled about her cosmetic tweaks, with comments like, "She's giving Catwoman vibes," fueling the chatter. Yet Lauren's childlike exuberance, described as magical by those close to her, seems to be her secret weapon, drawing in the elite while dividing the public. But is this rebrand a triumph or a tacky overreach? The next chapter holds the clues. Lauren Sanchez's journey from Albuquerque reporter to Jeff Bezos' bride is a masterclass in ambition, but it's also a lightning rod for debate. Her story, marked by high-profile relationships, a scandalous affair, and a wedding that shut down Venice, raises big questions about wealth and fame in today's world. Is she a savvy strategist who turned charm into a ticket to the top, or a symbol of excess in an era of inequality? On X, fans admire her hustle, with one user calling her a Latina who caught the biggest fish, while detractors slam the $50 million wedding as wasteful when millions struggle. Her rise mirrors the allure of the American dream, but the protests and backlash highlight a growing resentment toward unchecked privilege. Lauren's not just living large, she's reshaping how we view power and aspiration. So what's the real cost of her climb? Let's wrap this up and find out. Lauren Sanchez's transformation from a small-town reporter to the wife of Jeff Bezos is a tale of ambition, scandal, and unrelenting spotlight. From her early days charming TV audiences to navigating high-profile romances and a $50 million Venice wedding that sparked protests, she's proven she's more than just a billionaire's plus one. But the gray carpets, leaked texts, and public backlash paint a complex picture. One ex-user summed it up: "She's either a genius or a gold digger, and I'm not sure which." Is Lauren a trailblazer who rewrote her destiny, or a cautionary tale of fame-chasing excess? Her story leaves us wondering what it really takes to climb to the top, and whether it's worth the cost. Drop your take in the comments. Triumph or tacky? I'll catch you in the next video.